Hey YouTube, what's up out here? Hope you're all doing good, having a good day. Anyways, a lot of my viewers from the past, wondering where I'm at, travel, homeless, graffiti, all kinds of different topics for like over a year, 1,000 videos. Now I'm just doing some AA, Alcoholics Anonymous videos right now at this moment. And I sort of changed the name of my channel to Sober Dude. I've been sober like 36 and a half years off of alcohol and drugs, unless I had a problem where maybe drugged once or something. Anyways, you run into problems in sobriety. Don't try not to drink too much mouthwash or a turkey that's been basted in wine. It's your sister invites you to a family reunion. I try to stay away. So you can still run into problems, you guys. I've never purposely drank alcohol in all that time, or have gotten high, unless it's doctor prescribed. But I got my thing here, which is backwards. You got to write it backwards if you use looking at yourself in the camera on the phone, which I'm not even using my camera, and it's AA occult, and this is from someone. I'm just doing like a rebuttal on Monica Richardson. She's the one that did the 13th step where everybody's getting 13 stepped, and is AA, here we go, is AA, a cult, C-U-L-T. And for me, it's kind of a cult. It's a cool cult. I guess if you were in Scientology or whatever else, I don't know, joking aside, it's worked for me, but I'm just an open participant. I wouldn't even call myself a member. That'd be breaking anonymity, which they recommend not to do, and use Alcoholics Anonymous or any other 12-step program for your personal gain. And you could do it even if you get a following on YouTube. There's gain, but I don't know what a cult is exactly. I guess a mindset, a brainwashing. They got clubhouses you go to where they got meetings, and I love those. And I've been kicked out of at least one for 5 times, fighting on the property by accident with someone that starts something with me, or a drunk person. Anything is crazy. So there is a level of craziness in life. But I don't know. I don't really bug me if it's a cult. It sort of worked 100% for me, whatever I've used in my life. And like I say, I don't even have to claim being a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. That'd be sort of stupid. I can say I've attended open meetings. I've read their literature. The big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, which I've sort of taken all the stories out of mine. They're not too important. You can hear all the stories at the meeting unless you're worried about, you got trouble identifying if you're gay, lesbian, old, young, Eskimo, whatever. I got rid of those. I mainly stick to this front part of the book, which, it's like a 90-year-old book, but it's got a lot of good information for me. It's not perfect for sure, but I enjoy it. So I don't know about the cult situation. It's pretty much by choice, you guys, that I'm in it. I guess if I was so brainwashed, I wouldn't be kicked out of my home group for 90 days for the 5th time. I'm not really following orders too good, you guys. I don't even have a sponsor now. I got a friend I talk with, but it's not working real, this cult brainwashing thing. Cult brainwashing, cult. It ain't working so good for me in the AA program. I'm not really following directions too good. That's me, you guys. Just like my videos are all over the place, documentaries, talking with homeless, handing out clothes to the homeless, covering graffiti, doing some graffiti, traveling, to LA, Skid Row, frickin' San Diego, Salton Sea, Anza, Ventura, all over the place, I do all kinds of different videos. They're all over. I don't stay focused. So, I'm not really a prime cult member, although I've been to meetings where they're pretty rigid, where they want you to wear suits or ties and be respectful, things like that when you speak. If you're the main speaker, try to impress, the new people that are coming. Show yourself all cleaned up, shaved and cleaned up in a nice suit. And I don't know. I don't really have a problem with that, That's that group. It's not really AA related. If that group wants to do it, and they're not affecting other groups, great. If you want to join that group, fine. But that's not AA as a whole. So AA, NA is like the bastard child, or the other 130 something 12-step programs. Are they cults? AA, NA, Al-Anon, Codependence Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Marijuana, Sex Addicts, Gamblers, Clutters, Overeaters, Undereaters, Pizza Party. I mean, it goes on. Little Peters. It goes on, you guys. So, yeah, are they all a failure? Is the success rate, what is it, you know? They don't really keep too good a track, you know? It's worked for me 100%, you guys. And, yeah, you got court card people that show up. You've had problems. People been killed or stalked. And can happen to any large group with maybe over 2 million members. I'm not sure how many people are actually attending meetings in person these days with the corona BS, but it has dropped quite a bit, and people rather just watch videos like this and Zoom or whatever, but it's not the face-to-face effect I get. So I don't know. Yeah, you got problems just like any. I don't know what the cult were. A lot of these people that want to do these videos, you know, whether it's Monica and she wants to, or whatever, she's cool, you know. They got their story and their experience, and these problems are real. Yeah, there's weirdos there and all kinds of stuff, just like any other group, you know. I was raised Catholic. They've had problems. How many people, what percentage, I guess if you're into percentage, are affected by that. But sure, there's not a lot of good stuff in a lot of situations like church, religion, any other programs. So I don't trip on it too much, you guys. I've met so many good people and people that struggle with sobriety, but when they're sober, they usually love it and have a better life. Even when they're out drinking, they appreciate Alcoholics Anonymous and they're grateful for it and their lives are better. So yeah, you got contradictory stories all the time. You got exceptions to the rule. You know, they believe in a higher power or power greater than yourself, God as you understand him. They suggest you get a power to solve your problem. My problem really ain't drinking. It's living out that door out in society, even living in this apartment I'm in, paying bills. So the whole thing. So it's all by choice, you know, for me. So I don't consider it much of a cult. I was just joking. It's all by choice. You know, you want to have a higher power. There's no, you know, solve your problem, help you out. They got atheists, agnostics. Some of them want to stay that way. Some of them might change over time. You know, people might run into bad experiences in sobriety with religion or a higher power and lose their momentum and enthusiasm for a higher power. So, yeah, there's all variations. So, cult number 2, documentary here, mini documentary. It's not working too good for me, you guys. It's, you know, the clubhouses I go to, if you don't pay, which they're very reasonable, like $5 a month, $10, maybe $15. You get to hang out, watch TV, maybe play some pool, put your coffee mug up there like an Alano Club, which is separate from AA. It's not Alcoholics Anonymous, it's just clubhouses where they have meetings, just like a church or anywhere, but members that claim members sort of start these little clubhouses, so we got a place, or people have a place to hang out where they don't have drugs and alcohol, a social situation. So I enjoy them a lot. I go to all these different clubhouses, you know, anonymously, open. You don't have to be an alcoholic to attend them. You could say you're an Al-Anon, which is a sister program. Someone's affected, you're affected by someone's drinking. You could join. It's not a requirement being an alcoholic. They've never asked me. They just want your money to help keep the place going. And it's very little money. There's one close by me. They've actually got a Thai restaurant, you guys, downstairs. I've never seen any other program like Rational Recovery, Smart Recovery. God bless all those that even have one clubhouse, you know. They usually meet at a church or a Scientology, which claims to be a cult also, they claim it. Some other group, you know, but they don't, I don't know, they haven't really put together these clubhouses, the members, for like a sober place to meet. So they just don't have the infrastructure and the size of Alcoholics Anonymous. That's one of the reasons I attend meetings. Like I say, they could be open meetings, and I don't need to say I'm a member of Alcoholics Anonymous to even be a member. It's personal. It's totally personal. I don't need to be profiting off it and being an example that I'm an AA member or I'm representing AA. That's not true. We're just talking about AA, alcoholism, the meetings. Is it a cult? So I don't know. It's interesting. It's Everybody's got their opinion, you know, it's usually from their experience. If they've had crappy experience in AA, a lot of people just move on. Like I said, they go to a different program. Smart Recovery, Rational. They don't go ragging on AA forever and make it their crusade to destroy Alcoholics Anonymous. Let's burn down the Alano clubs, you know, whatever. So, yeah, it depends how much energy you want to put into it. What's my part? You know, if it didn't work for me, are you willing to do what they suggest? You know, we realize we know only a little. God will constantly disclose more to you and to us. So, yeah, God discloses stuff to me, and I'm sort of a rebel, so I'm all over the place. The people that follow me pretty much know that, so they're like, dude, what's he doing this video? Freaking graffiti or trash or travel or talking to somebody. Goes on and on, so I'm not your role model. I've tried the groups where you try to show up and get cleaned up. I got a few suits and ties, jackets. I like wearing them, but I'm just not consistently brainwash you guys with the AA cult-like program. So, yeah, the cult. C-U-L-T. Got me my new chalkboard. I like it pretty much. I don't know if they'd allow that in a cult or anything. So, yeah, I don't even know about Scientology. All these things, I've never followed them, you know. Catholic Church, is it a cult? Science? Who knows, you know? It really goes on and on. People are sort of kooky when it comes to this stuff. It doesn't bug me. I could leave any time, but it's been helpful for me. So I go, take what you like, leave the rest, just like this stupid video. If you don't like it, don't be a victim. Go on to another channel. Quit watching. So, anyways, you guys, I'm tired. These are some good topics. And I like Monica and all that. You know, anybody's had a bad experience, and it's like 13th step. It's like, yeah, you complain unless like Brad Pitt comes up and asks you out on a date. Are you going to say I'm 13 steps, some multi-millionaire? But if you get some weirdo or creepy dude like me hitting on you, yeah, you're like, hey, he's a freak zone. But anyways, yeah, some hot-looking young dude with money. Oh, are you going to complain? Probably not. So your 13-step theory is kind of out the window. So if you want to find drama in AA, go to the AA critical debate and discussion groups where they talk about all this stuff, or the orange papers where they dig up all kinds of dirt on the co-founders, Bill and Bob, and drama, dude. And a lot of it's real, so I don't really trip on it. I take what I like, leave the rest. Sobriety beats jail for me, you guys. I've only been in jail once for like a half an hour they thought I was a bicycle thief of North County, San Diego. I found a bike on the beach. I was able to return it, but yeah, they thought I was running this bicycle. And before I was in all kinds of trouble for drinking, you guys, so it's